Hello, lovely Cancer. What's up? Let's see, Cancer, what we can expect to happen when it comes to your professional life, job, career, business. It is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. This is from the 25th of November to the 1st of December. This is for Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what you can expect. Yeah. Okay. A lot of you Cancers, it's you are in a transition. You're in a transition right now. You're like literally between a kitten and a big cat, like a tigress. You're in the middle. You're in the middle. You've transitioned. You've started to move on from being a kitten. You're in the middle. Now you have to take the next step to move towards being the big cat, being the tigress. Okay? So I feel you're in the middle right now. You're in the cusp. You're right at the cusp of like a transition between the kitten and the big cat, is what I'm getting. A lot of you are in the middle of leaving your comfort zone. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you may be choosing to get into a partnership. And some of you may be setting your intentions, planning to get into the unknown. The opportunities there, the growth opportunities there, but I feel a lot of you are not 100% sure and confident. On your mind, you're super excited. On your mind, you're constantly daydreaming. You're like that child, sitting with a candy and daydreaming about, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. When I become big, I'm going to do this. When I become big, I'm going to do that. So you're like the child. On your mind, you are daydreaming. You are fantasizing. You are having a lot of wishful thinking. Okay, there's a lot of wishes that you want to fulfill. Yeah. And what are the wishes you want to fulfill is you're like a baby who's in a candy land, who's in the small garden right now, and now you want to get into those big parks where there's lots of candies, where there's lots of options, where there's lots to explore, where there's so much of growth, so much of expansion. That's what's on your mind. But if you want to get there, if you want to put yourself on the globe, if you want to put yourself out there, the answer is within that. You have to put yourself out there. If you want to put yourself out there, you have to put yourself out there. So I feel a lot of you are a little introverted right now, whereas you've got to be extroverts. Okay? You got to get that confidence. Don't worry so much and don't care so much about what the world will think or what whoever thinks. Just don't care so much. In your heart space, I think you're feeling insecure. Yeah. In your heart space, there is a little bit of insecurity, but your heart, your subconscious, your gut is telling you to trust your intuition and heed to that inner calling. There is something out here in your professional life which is calling you. A new job is calling you, a new project is calling you, going back to that venture that you stopped, or going back to that idea that you thought was irrelevant, or starting that business that you completely thought was over and done with. So your subconscious is asking you to go for something. Now, this could be reviving something from the past, or this could be making that big, tough decision. Okay? This is like an epic decision out here, whatever you got to make. So, your subconscious is telling you be prepared, trust your intuition, and keep moving forward. Think big. Okay? That's what your intuition is telling you. That's what your subconscious is telling you. Think big. So, you are very cautious. I feel you're preparing yourself to move forward, but I don't think you are moving forward as yet. At least subconsciously, you're a little, okay, I'm going. Don't push. That's what you're telling the universe. Like, don't push, I'm going. Now, before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Let's see what we see in the beginning of the week. Wow. Okay. Looks like you are going to get out of the cold in the beginning of the week. There are opportunities coming towards you, and you are stepping in to a new phase of your professional life. There is a new phase in your professional life that is coming in. So I feel all this while you were feeling very insecure, you were feeling insufficient, or you also had fear of being left out in the cold. You had fear of being abandoned. You had fear of something not working out. So there was a lot of insecurities in a lot of shapes and forms. Looks like in the beginning of the week, you're going to be able to get rid of all of that. Okay, there's confidence, and you're going to know what you want to focus on, and you're going to know where you want to go towards. In the middle of the week, Cancer, there is a little bit of mental distress, self-doubt. So in the middle of the week, a lot of you are going to come off as emotional. See, you're emotional. You're trying your best to not be emotional, but you're coming off as a little insecure in the middle of the week. I feel you lack the mental clarity. A lot of you with that 10 of swords, you're going to feel like a situation is dead, done and over with. And you feel you don't see hope. A lot of you are going to lack optimism, okay, in the middle of the week. Like you're going for something in the beginning of the week, but in the middle of the week, something is going to take time to show results. So what you start doing is you start to doubt yourself. You start to doubt your decisions. Okay. I feel you start to kind of find excuses to keep feeling bad about a situation not working out in your favor as yet. I feel that's a very impatient energy. I feel you're being very impatient. I feel you're very restless. You need to be very, very, very logical, statistical, and analytical. And I think you're being overly emotionally biased. That's what you're doing. So you're like, oh, you know what? It's all over and done with. Nothing's ever going to work out. I'm done. I'm dusted. This is it. This is the end of it. This is the last of my career. This is the last of my professional life. To be honest, you are over exaggerating. Okay, I feel there's like this martyr feeling, that you're kind of holding on to, but the situation is not over and done with. It's just a phase that is ending. Wow. My God, the death is coming in twice. So I feel in the beginning of the week, you get an opportunity to end patterns and start new beginnings. So you probably have opportunities, but you don't grab those opportunities. I think that's what's happening. You don't grab those opportunities. In the middle of the week, you start to feel so bad for yourself. Okay. And you're not feeling bad for yourself because you've done something. You're feeling bad for yourself because you're doubting yourself. You're finding excuses not to do something. And by the end of the week, their celebration, big new patterns, and you're going to be able to put things into 10 of cups. This is a happily ever after in your professional life. Okay, so much of success, so much of joy, so much of emotional contentment, not only within yourself, but I feel like everyone's going to be happy for you. Everyone's going to be happy for you by the end of the week out here. So whatever you're resisting, right? Say negative patterns, negative thought patterns, fear of new beginnings. Okay, you miss opportunities. You take opportunities, but it just may be like, okay, I'm going for this, but I'm feeling very insecure. I don't think it's going to work out. Okay. So that's what you do. Middle of the week, you feel betrayed, probably because some results are taking some time to come towards you. End of the week, boom, we have celebration. You're going to throw a party. Something's going to be successful, and you're going to be able to finally put things into balance. You're going to start to feel, okay, whatever happens by the end of the week, it's going to help you to prioritize things. It's going to help you to understand what you need to prioritize where. So if all this while you were very confused, Prioritizing is going to start to come in by the end of the week, because you're going to get some clarity and some kind of celebration out here. So project will successfully complete itself, or like something out here is coming off as very successful. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I'm going to pull out an advice card. Stick around if you want to listen. Advice for Cancer. Here, exactly what I've been telling you. Exactly what I have been telling you. I'll read this out to you. Okay. Fortune favors the brave. Old beliefs passed down from generations to generations that hold you back out of fear. Examine your beliefs and check if they are in sync with reality. Are your decisions and actions based on old information that no longer hold relevance today? So you are acting out of fear. Whatever you're doing right now, this week, you're acting out of fear. There is no need to fear. Don't hold on to old school thoughts, belief systems. Think new. Okay, it's asking you to evolve yourself. It's telling you fear prevents our creative mind from exploring all possible solutions to a problem. So there is definitely a solution to any problem that you're facing this week. Just don't feel fearful. Okay? You've got this.